What's good, chat? What's good, chat? Welcome back to another live stream. We about to get into these music reactions. If you want to submit beats or songs for the music review for me to react to, come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats, and the link to submit is pinned in the chat. So that's how you submit. Yo, what's good, Sonic? What's good, Jeremy? What's good, Arlo? What's good, Glue? What's good, Icy? What's good, Nathaniel? What's good, Noxic? Who's on the YouTube chat? Yo, what's good, Hordell? What's good, TSR? What's good, Jeff? Yo, appreciate the follow. All right, let's just get into it. Let's get into the first submission. So first submission is a no. So let's hit a little yay for that. Tight shit. W in the chat. All right, first submission coming by 9K. 9K. Let's see.
Close my eyes in the gym.
Wait, this is one of my old beats.
Take off, we just gon' sing. I'm in the line in again. Levitating, activate, we shine bright. They blinded by the light that's within. Me and my tribe is from a different vortex. East side, that's who we reside in on the east side. But we West Indian, jet skis. Know they gonna play it and I test me. Oh, we get it piped up, electrified. Dirt bikes, yeah, we living stress-free. Our fear is highly abundant. Yeah, I got stars in my eyes. Got the vision even if it's at night. And I ain't never switching sides. Me and my tribe, we do a line for these times. I'm in the line again.
Yo, appreciate a follow. What we think about it so far, chat? What we thinking? Why are we on YouTube? No, I'm just streaming on YouTube at the same time as Twitch, but the main stream is on Twitch. And that's how you submit. The link to submit songs and beats is on Twitch.
So she don't got time to live. I got time to get, we all know you born to live. Muzzle flash too bright. Show your light up inside. Shorty bustin' for a nigga. And you know she too tired. Yeah, okay. I got protectors. No, they can't suppress us. My exotics on the tip, but I beat me up. My God is love, AK like she love her maker. I'm just no other Jamaican creators. Go battle this, don't pedal this. Running dope, pedal this. I got guys all up in my fellowship. In her voice.
What we giving this out of 10, Chad? What we think about this one? Yo, appreciate the follows. Appreciate the follows. Yeah, and if you want to submit, come over to my Twitch, Robert6Beats. I don't know. This is on one of my old beats, though. I've changed my sound a lot since then. I'm gonna have to say, out of 10, I'll look. You want to give this like, I don't know, maybe like a 6.5, maybe like a 6. I don't know. I'm gonna keep listening to it a little bit.
Like a spaceship, look up in your eyes, see constellations. Going out of body, I just had to take a trip. You know my love, and listen is fucking silent. Standing 10 toes, all on my business. Standing so high, breaking the ceiling. You had to start to count up to a trick. How about we stop counting, make it infinite?
Yeah, then I think it's just gonna repeat again. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. This is on one of my old beats, but I changed my sound a lot since then. So yeah, I'm not really fucking with it too much. I'm gonna give it like a 6 or a 6.5. It wasn't too bad, but yeah. Appreciate the dono once again. Appreciate it. All right, next beat is, oh yeah, we're gonna do a random picker for the first 2 hours. Then we'll go in order. If you want to submit beats for me to react to or songs, come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in the Twitch chat. All right, the next person up is Hordell. Let's see what Hordell sent. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. I like the melody. I like the drums. Is chill. I'm gonna see if there's a switch up though before I rate it. All right, nah, it's the same thing the whole time. All right, how we feeling about this beat, chat? What are we rating this one out of 10? What are we thinking? It's like 3 p.m. for me. 3 a.m. We got people all around the world. Crazy. You should listen to so I'm only taking requests, or I'm only taking submissions through this website, so you got to come to my Twitch to get the link. The link to submit beats or songs is pinned in my Twitch chat. It's just Robert 6 Beats on Twitch. 7.5, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. I fuck with the melody. And I like the drums too, so yeah, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. All right, next person up. Let's see what lands on. Yo, if you want to submit beats or songs, come to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert 6 Beats. The link is pinned in the chat. All right, CHQN is up next. Let's see what he sent. Yo, this is fire. This is fire. I fuck with this. What are we giving this out of 10? I give it a 6 just because it's good, but not my taste. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, this shit's fire. Yo, what's good? Zay Love, what's good, twin? But the people in the YouTube chat that were asking like, oh, where's the submission link? It's on Twitch. So my main stream is on Twitch, and the link to submit is on Twitch. Robert 6 Beats on there. I don't like this genre. This guy, there's so many different cores in EDM. Yeah, there is a lot. All right, 9 out of 10. We got 2 9s out of 10, 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10. How we join? Come to my Twitch, Robert 6 Beats on Twitch. Then the link to submit is pinned in the chat. So yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 9 as well. I want to see this little last part though, because this is fire. Yeah, no, that's fire. That's fire. I'm gonna give this. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9. That deserves a 9. I'm not gonna lie. All right, thanks for sending that in. That was CHQN. That was CHQN. WCH. We got another dono coming in by. Sometimes it snows in Texas. A long ass name, but W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Let's see what he sent. Let's see. I mean, the drum bounce is cool, but I feel like the melody is kind of a little weird. Is that just me, chat? What we thinking? Nah, it's not the melody. It's that sound effect. It's that yelling sound effect that's throwing it off a little bit, I feel like. I'ma do when I'm in the zoo looking at the zebras. All these hoes, they some fucking cheaters. They some fucking cheaters. Alright, what are we thinking of this first beat? I seen that he sent too. Out of 10, what are we giving this? What are we giving this out of 10? Yo, bro, try geek too much motion. I'm only taking song requests through my Twitch. You gotta, cause the link to submit is through this website, but it's through my Twitch. Like the link is on my Twitch, so you gotta go there. 4.5 out of 10, 4.5, 5 out of 10, 4.5. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like it's not that bad, but I'm gonna give it like probably like a 6 out of 10, maybe a 5.5 to a 6. I feel like I don't know, the 808s I would have just done differently than some of the melodies, but no, it wasn't that bad. I'll give it like a 6. But yeah, let's go see his second one. Let's see his second one. Fuck with this one more than the first one. What we thinking out of 10 though? What we thinking out of 10? Yo, chat, join Twitch. Noxy says, yeah, guys, if you wanna be in the main chat, come to my Twitch. It's Robert6Beats on Twitch. Also, it's also waiting for a rapper. Yeah, there is some space on this beat. I can see that. 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Armageddon better. Where can I send it, Twin? Come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit beats or songs is on my Twitch, pinned at the top of the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna give this beat like a 7. I'll give it like a 7. Hey, appreciate the dono. Appreciate you sending it in, Twin. Appreciate you, bro. All right, next person. Let's see who it lands on. Rise is up next. 6'7". All right, bro. Just put 6'7" as the description. All right, let's see what he sent. we thinking, chat? I don't know. It's cool. I feel like the drum bounce was a little weird at some times, but it's not bad though. I'll give it maybe like a 7.5 probably. Reminds me of Charge Them Hoes a Fee by Cardi. Low key, kind of. 7.9 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 6.7 out of 10. Mar. But it's still good, and I get what he's trying to do. Yeah, 6.7 out of 10. All right, everyone just spamming the 6.7. 6.7 out of 10. But alrighty. You react to our music, right? Or beats only? Yeah, both. Songs or beats. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm going to give this a solid 7. I'm going to give that a solid 7. Appreciate you submitting, Twin. Let's see who it landed on next. Now everyone's just spamming 6.7. All right. All right, YNGN3DA is up next. Let's see what bro sent. Could have got an 8 if it wasn't a copy and paste type. All right, let's see. I fuck with that breakdown part. So what are we giving this out of 10? What are we giving this out of 10? I feel like the drums could have been harder. It's still fire though. It's still good. But I feel like it could have been like the drums could have been harder. But nah, still fire. Yo, what's good? Get Out of Paint. What's good, bro? 8.5 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Nice little switch. 4 out of 10. 6.2 out of 10. Yeah, I'm going to give this... I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to give it... I like that switch up part, and you know what I mean? So I'm going to give it like a 7. I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. I feel like the drums could have been harder, but it's still fire, though. Still fire. Appreciate you submitting. All right, let's see what lands on next. By the way, if you want to submit beats or songs, I'm reviewing your guys' shit right now. It don't matter. Send either one. But if you want to submit, come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. That's how you submit. And if you want to skip the line, you can by tipping. I appreciate all the donos. All right, Noxy Kova is up next. Let's see what he's saying.
What's this, Noxy Kova?
Type shit. Bro said Big X the plug on that shit. Yeah, no cap. This is definitely a Big X the plug beat. What are we thinking about this? What are we giving this out of 10, chat? What are we rating this out of 10? Love your music. Appreciate you. I've seen you from those viral GF videos. Type shit. Appreciate you. 7 out of 10. What is YouTube saying? 8.5, 7.2 out of 10. Last thing you would see before getting absolutely decimated. Yes, this is some big X. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 7.5. Calm low 7.5. Appreciate you submitting. That was Noxikova. All right, next. Let's see who it lands on. KDD Jerry is up next. 6 out of 10. Type shit. All right, let's see what he sent.
Yeah, hold on, wait, yeah, hold on, yeah, let's go. She ain't gonna this. You say you love me, so promise that you got my back. Don't you know, maybe she fuck on my swag. Confess I don't like, baby, that is a fact.
Bro said Ken Pardon. Alright. 0 out of 10. My ears loud. Someone turn that down. Alright. The whole chat's flaming, bro. 3 out of 10. Duty booty. Bar. Appreciate you submitting, bro. But yeah, I'm not fucking with the vocals. I'm not fucking with the flow at all. But appreciate you submitting, bro. Appreciate you submitting. I think if you just work on the flow and the lyrics and like the sound of your the tone of your vocals, the way you rapping, you know what I mean, then you could improve. All right, next, let's see. All right, Sonic is up next. Let's see what he sent. Make a beat for me. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna pause my whole stream and just make a beat just for you, bro, just specially for you, bro, for sure. Yo, this shit's hard as fuck. What we were in this out of 10? Speed trap but slow. It low-key kind of sounds like that. Get the Mackie on the phone right now. Oh, get the Mafia on the phone right now. About right. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Mel and drums on point. 6, 7 out of 10. About ready. How do I submit? I'm slow. Click the link that's on my Twitch. So go to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit beats and songs is pinned in my Twitch chat. 9.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 9.5. I'm gonna give this a 9.5. This shit's fire. I fuck with that. That's crazy. Who was that again? That was Sonic. Yeah. Appreciate you submitting, bro. That was fire as fuck. All right, next. Yo, if you guys want to submit, come to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. All right. Lil J. Wait, no, that's not J. Lil Joel is up next. Okay, let's see what he sent. I mean, it's alright. I don't really like drill. It's not. I feel like the melody is really repetitive. Like it just never changes up. Other than the drums is basic. Yo, appreciate the follow, Zeke. Appreciate you, twin. But yeah, I don't really fuck with it too much. I'm gonna have to give that like a 5 out of 10. I don't know. Appreciate you submitting though, bro. All right, next person up. The 808 is trying to tell me something, but I don't know what. Needs work, but good beat. All right, Prod by Za up next. But to the open air jam, I'm shipping the Za, I'm shipping the work. Not trying to be racist, but it's Nacho John. What? What did Blood just say? Alrighty. YouTube Shorts type beat. Me after Taco Tuesday. Drill is so butt. Yeah, no cap. Drill is ass. Anyway. Yo, appreciate the follow. Aliki, appreciate you. Alright, let's see what Prod Za sent. It's cool. I think it's good, but I do think the drums could be harder. But it's still fire. I'm gonna give this like a solid. What are we thinking out of 10, chat? I'm gonna say maybe close to like an 8, probably like an 8. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. Y'all are saying 8.5. The hi-hat is tough, sort of original. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Do you accept SoundCloud links? Yeah, I do. 7 out of 10, but it has to be through the website. 2 out of 10, 8.4 out of 10. Type. Yo, guys, if you want to submit beats or songs for the music review, come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. 8 or a 10 is great. Rock trap beats are rare, not gonna lie. Yeah. Alright, appreciate you submitting that. Who was that again? Damn. I don't even know who submitted that. Oh, that was Prod by Za. Alright, next person up. Let's see what lane's on. Let's see. Prod Malik. Made this on FL Studio Mobile with Switch Up. Okay. Yo, if you're to the people requesting songs in the TikTok chat, I'm only taking submissions through this website, so you gotta go to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. All right, let's see what Malik sent. Out of 10, chat. I don't know. Alright, it's cool, but I would have chose a different 808. I think some different drum selection, and it would have been better. But other than that, it's cool. I'm gonna give this a 7. I'm gonna give this a 7. 7 out of 10. I think that's fair. Appreciate you submitting. What do we rate this out of 10? And plus, wait, it has a switch up. Wait, where's the switch up? Let's see. Alright, that's cool. That was made on FL Studio Mobile, by the way. So maybe we'll give him a little extra point. Maybe we'll give him a little extra point, like 7.5. Y'all are saying 8.5. Netspend 9 vicious type beat. This is fire. Maybe an 8. I think so out of 10. Alrighty. 3 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Needs a better mix down. 7 out of 10. Frequencies are already clashing. 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Yo, what's good, Collier? Come over to Twitch, twin. What's the title of that Proud by Zombie? Oh, I don't know. I already took it off the list. 6 out of 10 type shit. All right, let's go to the next beat. Appreciate you submitting, bro. All right, Saturn is up next. I'm gonna touch you. Alrighty, that's the description of his beat. All right. Drums doing way too much. Drums doing way too much, twin. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Drums doing way too much. What do we rate this out of 10, chat? 808s doing too much on that. Wasn't for me. It wasn't bad, though. 6 out of 10. Nah, drums fighting us. Nah, dead ass. Wait, this is amazing. Who the fuck said this is amazing? What is this drums? Snare's too busy, damn. 5 out of 10, 8.5. It was an 8 out of 10, then went to 5 out of 10. L drums, W melodies. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this like a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because I like the melody, but I don't like drums. So 5 out of 10 right in the middle. All right, appreciate you submitting. Next, let's see what lands on next. Guys, if you want to submit, come to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in the chat. And if you want to skip the line, you can by tipping. I appreciate all the donos. All right, Pink 40 is up next. Bro said Snare is asking for 50% royalties. All righty. All right, Pink 40 is up next.
Can't leave the house without 40. Fuck.
The drums is kind of boring. I feel like I don't really like the bounce. It's a little slow. The melodies kind of don't change up. I skipped the whole beat and it didn't really change up. I don't know. I look, you want to give this like a 4 out of 10, maybe like a 3 out of 10, 3 or a 4 out of 10. What are we thinking, chat? It's too repetitive. I could have made this in the 4th grade. All right. 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Yo. How to request? You gotta go to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in the chat. 6 out of 10. Yeah, I don't know about that one, chat. Not gonna lie. Let's just go to the next beat. Appreciate you submitting, bro. Appreciate you submitting. Let's see who it lands on next. Kason. Okay. That last beat was Django, right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Never mind. Yo, appreciate the follow. Hashi, appreciate the follow. What's good, Mission?
My reflection always looking back, telling me like motherfucker, you deserve the best. Fuck the rest of the motherfuckers. Daddy was a mess, I confess. And my mother, she would drink her pain away till the death. It's a shame, but tell me why am I not crying? Why can't I feel pain? Why do I keep trying? Nothing's been the same. Heavy on the brain, guess I need a change. How could you just take my innocence and adolescence? It's a lesson that I learned from. Mulberry Hills was a place I was cursed on. All of the bullshit I took and that hurt. It made me a man and a much better person. I could have grown into a different version. Hard to escape all the family curses. Fuck it, I'm going in circles. I know I'm a worth it. I said I'm doing fine. For the sake of clarity, I need some peace of mind. For a minute, let's pretend that there's an afterlife. At the end of all this, Lord, it's been a crazy ride. It's been a crazy ride.
Hey, I fuck with the chorus. I think the lyrics are there too. You know, it's got meaning behind it. I think the beat's cool. Someone said in the chat, no swag in the voice, not gonna lie, but he jacked so he would beat my ass. Yo. Alrighty. Anyway, yeah, W. That was a W. I'm gonna give that. What are we giving this out of 10, chat? I'm thinking like 7.5. Like 7.5. I think 7.5 is fair. That was good. That was good. I fuck with that. That's not my personal taste. That's why I'm giving it a 7.5. But if I was like into that type of music, I would have gave it higher. But yeah, that was good though. Y'all are saying burger out of 10. All right. Yeah, bro, out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. 6.5. It's a 6 out of 10. 0 out of 10. All right. I like the chorus. I don't know. I think the chorus was cool. It's not bad actually. Homies music. All right. Let's go to the next song. Appreciate you submitting. Or the next beat or song. Let's see who it lands on. All right. Kenny is up next. Yo, what's good?
I wanna see you some more. I'ma put your body on the floor. I'ma throw these words on your ass, cause you just wanna find some more. Yeah, money on the floor. Bitch, I take good air myself. Every time I want my bitch, cause she calls. She better heat up and we better go. Yeah, all over blonde. This bitch looks so gorgeous now. She's so hot and she talks so cute, yeah. I can fight the beat, we be okay. I hear voices in my head. I'm gonna fix and be normal again. I'm gonna stop drugs and gonna heal up my soul. What if I get my chance? I'm talking pussy, gonna heal myself. It can mean goodbye, but I even forget who I
ain't gonna lie, bro. That beat is so off. That beat is so... Nah, hell no. That beat is terrible. Then also your flow is kind of offbeat at the same time. So I can't... Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, son. What we rating this out of 10, chat? What we rating this out of 10? Bro just said fries. Net sold. Net doo-doo. Crispy IB, this is straight buns. Is that RDD2 from Star Wars? Yo. Ken Car sold. Alrighty. Yo, chat is just fucking trolling. Alright. One slimy out of 10. Goodness, the Mel Heavenly, the rest ass. 3.5 out of 10. Yo, what's good, Tio? Alright. 7 out of 10. Peak ass. Yo, appreciate you submitting. Sorry my chat, flamed you. But yeah, appreciate you submitting. Let's go to the next person. Alrighty. Yo, if you guys want to submit songs or beats, come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. That's how you submit. Louis is up next. So let's see what he's saying. What we thinking of this beat, chat? What we thinking? By the way, I see y'all comments, bro. I got 4 chats pulled up. Calm down, twin. It's cool. It's a cool beat. I'll give it like a 7. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It's a little calm beat. You know what I mean? A little calm beat. Appreciate you submitting. That was Louis. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go to the next person. Y'all are saying too much swing. Kamla beat. I'm vibing with this one. 8 out of 10. Ball right out of 10. Uber driver music. Ball righty. 808 is drowning out the rest of the beat. I hear this is an ad. Low cortisol type beat. Type shit. Alrighty. What's your Twitch? My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat if you guys want to submit beats or songs. All right, Nettles-8 is up next. Let's see what bro sent. On hold beat. Yeah, that's the type of beat that they be having when they put you on hold. Wait, it says this track was not found. It may have been removed. Yo, Nettles, resubmit, bro. Your link was removed, or it says that your track is down. All right, TSR is up next. Fun little beat. All right. Little melodic beat. What we thinking out of 10? What we giving this out of 10, chat? All right, that little lead sound, I don't really like the sound that he chose. Like the pattern is cool, maybe a different pattern, but I feel like the sound that he chose, it could have been better if it was a different sound. You know what I mean? Or a different VST, different preset. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna have to give it. I low-key want to give this like a 6 out of 10. Low-key. What were we thinking, chat? 6.5 out of 10. PewDiePie type beat. I can see this beat in a Mario Kart lobby. Yeah, low-key, it does kind of sound like that. 6.7 out of 10. All right. I feel like the hats could have more presence up to the volume type thing. Solid 8 out of 10, maybe higher. Better lead selection would be nice. Yeah, definitely. 117 out of 10. Alrighty. Yeah, next beat up, fuck, I can't talk. Next beat up next. Let's see what's, all right, Google, let's see what Google said. Not done, but I think it's good. Wait, we just heard a beat from him. Isn't this the same beat? Hold up. I'm gonna save this. Because you just submitted, and I'm gonna come back to you because I want to listen. I want to give everyone a chance to get played. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come back to you though. All right, we heart cans, just mashing sounds together, I swear. Let's see.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, gang, what is this? Oh, and then of course chat is saying, oh my god, so fire, 10 out of 10. Blood, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I know you're trolling, twin. I know you're trolling. Alright, next. Next. Alright, Lexi's ex Metro Boomin is up next. At this point, bro is trolling. Yeah, no cap. Yo, if you guys want to submit beats or songs, I'm listening to y'all shit right now. Come over to my Twitch if you want to submit. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. That's how you submit. All right, what we thinking, chat? Low key, I think the drum bounce could have been better. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of repetitive a little bit, and I feel like the hi-hats were a little repetitive. Like, it just repeating like that over and over again. But yeah, different drum bounce, and I feel like it would have been better. Like, the melody's not too bad, but yeah, different drum bounce. I'm gonna give this like, what are we giving this out of 10? I'm gonna give it like a 6.5. Low key. Yeah, appreciate you submitting though. Appreciate you submitting. Let's go to the next person. Y'all are saying 5 out of 10, 4.2 out of 10. Drums drown out the mix and a corny name. All right. So we're judging based on the name now. All right. 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Type shit. All right, We Heart Kansas. Oh no, we already heard this one. We already heard that one. All right, next. Are you from Romania? Nah, from California, twin, Bay Area. All right, Saturn is up next. Let's see what he sent. Out of 10, chat. It's not bad. It's unique. It's cool, but I do think the drum bounce could have been different, like a little better. It's still good though. It's still good though. I'm gonna give this like 7.5. I think the snares are doing too much. Maybe a 7. Maybe a 7. Would Robert ever take 10 pounds of DMT down his yo, what? Okay, this is unique. The drums need rung back in the mix a tad bit, but overall it's a bop. Yo, what's good? SVN was good, bro. 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. The drums sound diff. 9.2 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Yo, what's good? What's good, Tio? Oh, you're talking to D. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 7. It's not like I think the drum bounce can definitely be better. Yo, I can't find the submission link on your Twitch. I just sent it in the chat again. So if you can't find it, it is pinned in the chat. But if you can't find that, I just sent it in the chat as well. So peep the Twitch chat if you want to submit. All right, let's go to the next beat or the next song or beat. Let's see what it lands on. All right, Lexi's up next. Wait, we just did one of theirs, so let's go to the next person and then we'll come back to that. All right, Prod Coyer is up next. Let's see what he sent. Alright, what we're thinking, what were we rating this out of 10, chat? Me personally, I like it, but I have heard a lot of melodies like this. It does sound a little bit more of the standard trap type vibes, but it is still fire. It is still fire. So I'm gonna give this. It's not usually what I listen to though, so I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. It's still good. It's still good. 7.5 or an 8, possibly an 8, but low key a 7.5. Just for my taste. Still fire though. This is still fire. Appreciate you submitting, Coyer. Y'all are saying 8.8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Yeet fell off. All right. Yeah, I heard the new album and I was like, Nah, the old songs are way harder. But I still fuck with the new album. It's still fire. I wouldn't say he fell off, but yeah, he definitely changed the sound. Can't be original nowadays, I swear. I put acid in my toes. Hey, I used to make beats like this too. You know what I mean? You got to give people a chance to learn and grow. All right, let's see the next beat / song. Let's see. Crux is up next. Let's see. Yo, load. Why is this shit not loading, twin? Come on, bro. I'm streaming on 4 different platforms. Alright, I was about to say. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that wasn't it, twin. I'm not really fucking with that. I don't even know what to say. I just don't fuck with it. Like I don't know what feedback to give, to be honest. Like it's just like I just don't fuck with it. And also that visual was disturbing. So yeah, I'm gonna give that like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Appreciate you submitting, but yeah, like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Let's see who is next. Ken Lonely up next. Y'all are saying, nah, this ain't it, La Swan. Nah, close this shit. Beat trying to tell us a story. Spooky RB. Where are the vocals at? Bar. All right, let's see what. Who's this? Ken Lonely sent. Yeah, I fuck with this. I like the melody. It's vibey. How is this unique? It's more unique than the shit you usually be hearing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I fuck with it. I'm gonna give this. What we rating this out of 10, chat? I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. Hella cool. 8 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Monster Cat Melody. 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'm going to give this an 8 or an 8.5. I like the melody and I like the drums. So, yeah, I fuck with it. All right. That was Ken Lonely, if anyone was wondering. All right, let's see who it lands on next. Next person. Guys, if you want to submit beats or songs, I'm doing a music review of y'all shit right now. Come over to my Twitch if you want to submit. My Twitch is Robert6Beats, and the link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. All right, Young Mato is up next. Let's see what bro's saying. Alright, it's not bad. You know, it's a young boy type beat. I don't really fuck with the whole young boy type beats unless it's like crazy as fuck. Then then I'll fuck with it. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'ma just say I'm gonna have to give this like a 6 out of 10 just because it's just not my style. And I also do think the drums could have been harder. The drums could definitely be harder. And the melody's a little loud. It's a little loud. But yeah, appreciate you submitting. Let's go to the next beat. That was Young Mato. Next beat. Y'all said 6 out of 10. 6, 7 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10. Young Boy Ah. Too generic. Comethazine type beat. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is the time signature on that intro? Alright. What's the usual style on this channel? I'm not sending anything this week because my sound card broke. No problem. And it's cool to hang around. Yes, sir. The usual style is like underground shit. Like Yeet type. Like old Yeet type vibes. That's what the majority is. But yeah. I mean, people send anything though. We've had country. We had rock. We've had lo-fi. We've had everything on this channel. So yeah. It had landed on someone. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, it was this guy. I'm pretty sure. All right. Aprotix up next. Let's see what bro's saying. Are we reviewing any techno tracks? Hey, if you want to send techno, it don't matter. You can send anything. It don't matter. Just come to my Twitch. Robert 6 Beats on Twitch.
MDMA, Nexus, LSD, 2CB, MDMA, Nexus, LSD, 2CB, MDMA, Nexus, LSD, 2CB, MDMA, Discotheque.
I don't know, bro. What are we rating this out of 10, chat? What do you guys think of this shit? Look, I don't usually listen to this genre, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fuck with the melody though. I don't really, you know what I mean? I feel like if he was using different sounds, different presets, and then also a different pattern, it would have been way harder. I don't know. Plus the drum bounce is a little weird, but I don't listen to techno, so I don't really know. What are we rating this out of 10? It's hard to tell without playing it fully because the intro skipped all over the place. Yeah. I mean, I'll play a little bit longer. All right, this part is like literally unlistenable right here. I'm not gonna lie. This part, I don't know, bro. I don't. Me personally, I don't fuck. Just my personal taste. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not really feeling it, bro. I'm gonna give this like, yo, appreciate a 5 Trail. W Trail in the chat. Let's see what he's saying. Yeah, for that last one though, I'm gonna have to give it like, bro, just personal opinion, 4 out of 10, bro. 4 out of 10. Y'all are saying 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Am I tripping? Please don't skip the song. But like, bro thinks he's Skrillex. Man, this is not 2013. Alrighty. Yeah, anyway, let's see what Trail's saying. Yo, $sign with the 5. $sign in the chat. We can submit for free? Yeah, you can submit for free. Yo, appreciate all the follows, guys. If you submit for free, I'll eventually get to you. But if you want to skip the line, you can by donating. I appreciate all the donos. Yo, appreciate all the follows. All right, let's listen to trails.
Call that 12, she fiend. I'm chillin', she like how I'm different. She cool, but can't make her my baby. Locked in, might make her a member. Need it like the first of the month. She got a man, don't give her nothing. Don't hit me, you ain't tryna have fun. Then go try to F for some money. Shit, I need it, ain't to my dollar. Gon' beat it up like I'm rock. Plug on my nigga on the side. Get to it till I'm in the couch. Too much water, can't turn off the fires. She still in love with me like Bob. Trey on that kid like a leash. And then I rap on and she fall. True religion, them no tears, shit. Watch Supreme with a central. Florida boy in the cut, shit. He a John Wick hitter. Yeah, she knowin' that she bad, shit. Now she begging me to hit her. Ride with 3 things on me, shit. I'm a young rich nigga. Can't see me, you know I ain't missing. True nigga, yeah, that's my religion. My vision had been 2020, but I had the card in my list. I took her out for some dinner. She asking me what it mean. Ain't never seen nothing like it. This what it's like with a nigga. Low key, man, I like this shit pride. Get money in my only high.
Hey, I fuck with this. I fuck with this.
You wanna come for the ride? Ever fly out of town? Shit, better be John Cena. I don't even do the extra shit. You got the wrong nigga. Call that 12, she fiend. I'm chillin', she like how I'm different. She cool, but can't make her my baby. Locked in, might make her a member. Need it like the first of the month. She got a man, don't give her nothing. Don't hit me, you ain't tryna have fun. Then go try to F for some money. Shit, I need it, ain't to my dollar. Gon' beat it up like I'm rock.
Tight shit. What we thinking about this, chat? Appreciate that, brother. Rouse it. Yeah, appreciate you with the 5 trail. And W song, bro. I'ma give this like a solid 8 or maybe like a solid 8 or 8.5. This is fire. I fuck with this. The mixing is clean. The beats clean. You can hear the lyrics. You know what I mean? Your vocals are clear. The lyrics is cool. Yeah, 8 or 8.5. Everyone's saying 9 out of 10, maybe a 9, 10, 9, 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Yo, Trail, this is hard. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire. Appreciate you. Appreciate the donuts, huh? Hey, everyone, go fuck with Trail. W song. Let me hear again. 8 out of 10 on the dot, bro. Fire. Type shit. All right, let's see what $sign sent. Let me know what you think. I'm 0 for 3. Damn. Okay. Let's see.
Sippin' Minute Maid, but my crib been clean in a minute. 30 cups everywhere, spaghetti stains on the dishes, roaches everywhere, and the blunt shot I ain't finished. ACS came to the crib, lucky I ain't killed.
Bro donated to send this to him.
Sippin' Minute Maid, but my crib been clean in a minute. 30 cups everywhere, spaghetti stains on the dishes, roaches everywhere, and the blunt shot I ain't finished. ACS came to the crib, lucky I ain't killed.
Alright, I don't know if you're like dead ass trolling. I appreciate the 5, you know what I mean? But what was that, my twin? Like, actually, like, no. What was that, twin? Yeah, he's definitely on to something. You know meters. That was fire 10. Lyrics on point. You know mice. Is this Minute Maid or is it Minute Maid or minute as in small maid? Bro needs an interface. You know Miles. Bro spent $5 to troll Rob. Twin, what the fuck is this? Twin, turn that shit off. Alrighty. You know mice. Spaghetti stains on the dishes. Not even in a minute and this shit made my ears bleed. Alright. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yeah, of course this is a 10 out of 10. Alrighty. Appreciate the dono. Yeah, I don't even know what to rate that to. 0 out of 10. Alright. Or I guess 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10. Alright. Anyway, Fried License is up next. I probably said this before, but I don't know. Alright, let's see. Alrighty. Guys, if you want to submit, come to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. this is fire. Melody fire, drum bounce fire. The way the melody came back in, yo, fire. WB. What we rating this out of 10, chat? What we rating this out of 10? She's actually telling bro to send that to me. Hey, if you're in the chat, bro wants you to send the beat. 45 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 9.7 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because the silly ass saw wave in the background. Oh, you mean 4.5 out of 10. Alrighty. Eargasm. The fill is hard. Yeah, I fuck with it. 9.9 out of 10. I fuck with it. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. 8.5. I like that melody and I like the drum bounce. So yeah, 8.5. All right, next beat. Next beat. Prod by Django up next. Let's see what he says. Wait, what? I have to log into BandLab to play this. Yo, Django, if you're in the chat, resubmit like a SoundCloud link, and I'll just skip back to you since we already landed on you. All right, next, Zay Love up next. Let's see what he sent. And we already heard this. All right, Zay Love up next. Let's see what he sent. This is fire. I like that synth. I like that. Then also the drum box is fire. I'm gonna give this like an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. What we thinking out of 10, chat? I like the title because it feels music is what? Graffiti. Yo, it's good. Crim. 7 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, this shit fire. 89 out of 10. All right. Yo, what's good? Phone user 89. What's good, bro? 9 out of 10. Bro said, Robert, I'm here, Robert. Back from the dead. Alrighty. It's fun on things we shouldn't. Rob, 6 out of 10. Alright. Appreciate you submitting. Let's go to the next person. Guys, so you know how we do these music reviews every Saturday? I'm thinking of doing a cook-up every Wednesday. What if we do Wednesday cook-ups and then music review Saturdays? I think that could be fire. By the way, I just bought a OB6. Sequential OB6. It will be here soon, twin. So W's in the shad. W's in the shad for that. OB6 on the way. Tight shit. Alright, 7 tiers up next. I'm studying FL Studio. Sorry, okay. Do another beat battle? Yeah, soon. We can't find this user. Yo, 7 tiers, resubmit your link. It says SoundCloud said that we can't find that user, so I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, just resubmit, son. 710 is up next. Let's see what he sent. Guys, if you want to submit, come to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The links to submit is pinned in the Twitch chat. All right, let's go.
PG-17,
This shit's hard. This shit's hard. What are we rating this out of 10? I like the melody. The drum boss is crazy as fuck. Sound selection is good. I fuck with it. I'm giving this like 8.5 out of 10. Y'all saying 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10, Ken Carson type beat. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, Che type beat. 9 out of 10. Yeah, everyone's saying 9. I gave it an 8.5. Hey, W710 in the chat. I see y'all saying let's do another beat battle. Or what about a song battle? What about like, what if I get producers and rappers to team up on a team, then they have to make a song, and then it's like a song battle. That would be fire. That could be fire. Let me know in the chat. All right, next person. Let's see who it lands on. What you up to, bro? I'm doing a music review right now. Listening to y'all beats and songs. That's fire. Yeah. Yeah, that could be fire. That could be fire. But we'll definitely do a regular beat battle soon as well too. All right. Krantz is up next.
I don't even need you. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, twin. He's definitely trolling. He's not serious, bro. That was definitely a troll. There's actually no way. There's actually no way. Zaylo, hold on. We just played one from him. Let's go to the next. That shit physically hurts. Music for bacteria. Y'all don't get it? It's good. Gang, it's literally out of key, twin. What do you mean it's good? It's out of key, twin. Appreciate you, whoever sent that anyways. All right, Sona is up next. Let's see what Sona sent. All right. Can we load? Is this shit gonna load, twin? Can we load? Bruh. Hello? Shit, give me a brain amoeba. What is that? What? It's good. Y'all don't get it. Sure, bro. Yo, if this shit doesn't load, hold on. Let's just pick the next person while that shit loads, bro. That's just taking forever to load. All right, 2 Hollis up next. Wait, is this that's gonna be a 2 Hollis though? And yeah, someone literally just sent a 2 Hollis. All right, the Sona one loaded. So let's see what he sent. Shit, internet connection. Gang, I have a gigabyte download, gigabyte upload. What do you mean shit internet connection, twin? Nah, gang. Shitty SoundCloud servers. Alright, this part is good, but it took 3 minutes to get to this part. It was the same thing for 3 minutes straight, so I don't know, twin. This is the type of music that be playing in the background of like fashion shows. Like you go to a Balenci show in Paris, this is what they're playing in the background. Yeah, this would be good for a video game scene. Ramp walk type beat. This like a heist or some shit. Yeah, GTA 5 heist background music. GTA nightclub music type shit. All right. What do we rate this out of 10, chat? We got to rate it out of 10. I'm going to give it... Look, it's quality though. It's quality. It's not something I would listen to, but it is quality. Since it took a long time for it to drop, I'm gonna give it like a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. All right, I think that's fair. Y'all said 8 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Yeah. Let's just go to the next person. Hey, appreciate you submitting. Yeah. 7 out of 10. Or, yeah. All right, 7 tiers up next. I am 3 months into FL. Rob, how did you become a millionaire? I am not. I don't know who you think I am, twin. Not yet, twin. Not yet. Yeah, 7 tiers. Your link still did not work. All right, next person. Since it took him a long time to drop, that's crazy. Rocket League background type shit. Should have given 2 Hollis a chance, not gonna lie. But I'm doing y'all shit right now, not fucking random rappers. Y'all just giving low rankings because it's not usually a genre you listen to. Hey, rankings are always gonna be biased though. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own personal taste. All right, Luca is up next. Let's see.
Yeah. Driving so high, I'm done. Yeah. Bitch, I'm not going to win. Yeah. Package, I'm gon' sign and run. We not gonna reach you a bum. I'm a father, you a son. Bitch, go down dollar, she dumb. On the top, you gotta fall. Body standing damn tall. Bitch, like a baby, she down. Leave out the party, let's go. They call me a real, I'm saying the truth. I mean, they call me the truth. They wanna get money, know what to do. They bitch a hoe, fucking them cool. What's in your bag, I'm getting a loot. My bitch got guns, she ready to shoot. Getting the money, I'm getting the boot. Going to work, you got stuff to do. Yeah, you gotta stop to do. I never go sign no label. On a beat, I'm going so fatal. I can say to watch you a hater. Check out, baby, yeah, I made it. I'm in a chaos, going tornado. On the side, this ball like tight.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's alright, look, he got potential, it's not bad, but it sound like, especially on this part, it just reminds me of Cardi so much. Like, it's just reminding me of Cardi on this part. But, you know, he got potential, bro. Just keep going. It's not personally my taste, but it like I can see how other people could fuck with it. So I'm gonna give that like a 7 out of 10. All right, I think that's fair. What we rating this out of 10? 6 out of 10. Bro, trying to be Cardi. Yeah, he a niche rapper, obviously, but it's not ass. Yeah. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7.3 out of 10. Likes the beat. Yeah, type shit. All right, 7 tiers. Just sent the link and it finally worked. So let's listen to what 7 tiers sent. I did not mean to open FL. Alright, 808s are out of key. Melody's kind of weird. It's kind of detuned. Drum bounce needs a lot of work. The drum mixing needs a lot of work. There's reverb on the drum bus. There's so many things wrong. Oh my god. But yeah, if you just, you know, fix the mixing, keep the drums dry, find better drum kit, aka, you know, my drum kit, go to robert6beats.com, you know, get the R6 multi-kit, get a free multi-kit along with it. But yeah, so just fix the mix, get better drums, and yeah, melody needs work as well. So yeah, appreciate you for submitting, bro. Appreciate you submitting, but yeah, I'm gonna give that like, oh, he's just starting, so obviously needs some tuning, but it's pretty good. Oh yeah, he's only 3 months into FL. All right, that makes more sense. So yeah, do those things. Just get better at drum bounce, mixing, then get better at your melodies, get more plugins, get more drum kits, and you know, you'll be on your way to better beats. All right, let's go to the next person. I don't even know what to rate that last shit, to be honest. But if I have to, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna have to give it probably like a 1 out of 10. That, you know what I mean. But for beginner, I'll give it like a 3, 4. 304. Rob, how do I sell a beat for 20K? You have to be someone of importance. Not saying you're not important. I'm saying you have to build your brand up to where people feel that your brand is valuable. Then you can therefore sell your beats for a higher price. All right. We already heard Sona. Let's go to the next person. Waiting my turn. Yo, guys, if you want to submit a song or a beat, it don't matter. I'm listening to whatever. Come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in the Twitch chat. It's at the top of the Twitch chat. The link. That's how you submit. All right. Wait. Yeah, we already heard this one. Let's go to the next. And by the way, if you guys want to skip the line, you can by tipping. I appreciate all donos. But you can submit for free and just wait your turn. All right, Dominic is up next. Let's see what he said. Oh, no. The link didn't work. All right, yo, Dominic, resubmit like a SoundCloud link. Okay. CHQN is up next.
Sob a luz, deixa incendiar. Fantasia vem me chamar. Risco no ar, teus passos no chão. Giralha o mundo, Natal, nada não. Fantasia.
This is cool. This is cool. What we rating this out of 10 though? By the way, Dominic, just resubmit in the Twitch chat. Like send like a Dropbox link or like a SoundCloud link in the Twitch chat. Since we already landed on you, and I'll click on it.
Ondas elétricas, vibração. Quebra o silêncio, deixa fluir. Noite acesa, pronta a explodir.
Alright, it's cool. It's quality. I fuck with it. I like the melody. I like the drums. It's cool. I'm gonna give it. I wouldn't personally listen to this, but I can see, you know, why people that fuck with this genre would. So I'm gonna give it like an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's cool. Y'all are saying 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Vocals a bit too loud. Shit sounded like a funk song, gang. 9.5 out of 10. 10 out of 10 melody. TikTok ass song. Alrighty. Can I tip a half cent? Yo, what? Alright. Yo, I just submitted again on SoundCloud. Okay, bet. Appreciate you submitting, CH. Thanks for the beat, twin. Let's see. Django. He said he submitted. I'm not seeing it. Oh, right here. Okay. We already landed on him earlier, so that's why we're skipping to him. Alright, the link actually worked this time. By the way, if you want to skip the line and you have Prime, Amazon Prime, you can sub with Prime for free, and you can skip the line, and I'll play your shit instantly as well. Why is this shit not working, twin? It's not loading. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. This is Pride by Django. It's cool. It kind of it needs a little bit more switch ups because the melody kind of just stays the same, but it's cool. What we rating this out of 10? I'm gonna have to give this like either a 7 or a 7.5. Probably a 7 out of 10. Look, yo, appreciate a follow. Cool guy SRE, appreciate you, son. Love those starlight shine. Yeah, the melody's cool. I'm gonna give it like either a 7 or a 7.5. I think that's fair. That's fair. All right, next person. Appreciate you submitting, Django. Let's see what lands on next. Krim is up next. All right, let's see. Yo, to the people in the TikTok chat requesting shit, the only way I'm listening to y'all shit is if you send through this website. And the way you get to this website is you go to my Twitch. My Twitch is Rubber6Beats. And then the link is pinned in my Twitch chat. That's how you get to it. Appreciate the follow, Marcelia. Yo, so bruh, what? I see where he was taking it, but yeah, you definitely need a different sound selection for the beat. Plus, the melody is kind of weird at sometimes too. Yo, appreciate the follow, ASX. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think if you would have done different drums and different drum sounds, it would have been better. Also, like the melody could have been better as well. But yeah, it's not too bad. I see where you're trying to take it. 10 sound guidizers on master. But all right. Wait, there's no melody. All right. I mean, there was like sound effects. Yeah, appreciate you submitting. I'm gonna have to give that like a 4 out of 10. But yeah, appreciate you submitting, twin. All right, next beat. Where's your wife? All right, Pink 40 up next.
Can't lead out without 40. Fuck.
Wait, we heard this already, chat. We heard this already, chat. I remember. How long is the line? There's 44 people in the line. You can submit for free if you want to wait, or you can tip to skip the line. That's up to you, twin. Oh, we already heard this one too. Let me take it off the list so we don't land on it again. So we don't land on that again. Alrighty. Next person, Kid Slime. Hey Robert, I'm an upcoming producer from Zimbabwe. Give me a feedback on this one and be honest. Okay, let's see. Just remember, chat, he said I'm an upcoming prod from Zimbabwe. Give me feedback. To be honest, this is fire. Like, I don't even know much feedback what I could tell you besides when that open hat came in, it only played for the first 2 bars, but then I felt like if you would have repeated it for the whole 8 bars, it would have kept that open hat rhythm going. That's the only thing that I would have seen different. But this is fire. I fuck with it. I like the melodies. I like that second melody that came in. I think the drum bounce is calm enough for a rapper to get on, and it's still good. It's fire. I fuck with it. What we rating this be out of 10, chat? What we rating this be out of 10? By the way, the people in the IG chat and the TikTok chat, if you want to submit beats or songs, I'm listening to y'all shit right now. Come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. Is there a way I can rewatch the stream so I can go back to it? Yeah, it's gonna be on my Twitch. You can just go on my Twitch and then go to my VODs. Once the stream ends, you can watch the VOD back. I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it an 8, bro. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8. Kid Slime, hey, W Kid Slime, appreciate you sending. Y'all are saying 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I like this melody is a little weak, but I see vision. 7 out of 10. Is it? Yeah, it's far. All right. Wait, no, we already saw it. We already heard Luca. All right, let's see who it lands on next. All right, Loki Beats up next. Let's see. Yo, this is fire. Nah, this is fire. What were we in this out of 10? Can I drop another one? Yeah, you can. 7 out of 10. Oh, that's an old rating. 8.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Yeah, WB. 808's perfect, 9 out of 10, or a 10 on God, 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. This shit's fire. I like the drum bounce, that melody that comes in. Dun 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 dun. I fuck with it. 8.5. Appreciate you sending. That was Low Key Beats. Wait, where is he on the list? Oh, right here. Okay, we'll take him off. Okay, next. 9 out of 10. This shit's 8. Thanks everyone. Yes sir. Prod by Za is up next. How do I submit? Come to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. Yo, this shit's actually fire. This isn't usually what I would listen to or like my style of beats, but I fuck with it. I like the drum bounce. I like the drum selection. I like the melody. It's fire. I fuck with it. I don't really got nothing to say for real. I don't really have no feedback other than like if an artist were to get on it. Actually, maybe not even have to calm anything down. An artist could definitely get on this. Yeah, I fuck with it. I'm gonna give this like a 8 out of 10. I think that's fair. 8 out of 10. WB. All All right, next person. Y'all are saying 8.5 out of 10, a bit too much. It ain't for me. Holy. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Mental for real. I love the hi-hat scheme. This hard. 9 out of 10. Yeah, WB. All right, Nettles is up next. Skip out of 10. Everyone's saying this is ass. Just skip. Yo, turn this shit off. Alrighty. I guess we're gonna skip that one. Appreciate you submitting though. Alright. I don't know what the fuck that was. Alright, We Heart Kansas up next. JD Sample So Peak, okay?
Because I'm insecure.
Yeah, this is a Looney Tunes ass beat. What is that, twin? What the fuck was that? Looney Tunes ass sound effects, bro. Alright. Prod Paint is up next. Yeah. That melody though. Hey, this is fire, but I do think on that lead, if you would put like a quarter note delay, added some more feedback on it, I think that would make it better. But this is still fire. What we thinking out of 10 for this one? Chill. Drums can be louder. Mellow, loud too. This shit kind of fire. For this beat, some Don Tolliver shit. Dreamy Eye Melody. Fire 808. Yeah, I'm gonna give this beat like a. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Sonic gives it an 8 out of 10 as well. This beat is majestic as fuck. Can you listen? Yo, guys, if you want to submit beats or songs, you got to come to Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. Link to submit is pinned in the chat. All right? That's how you submit. All right, next person. Yeah, we got 2 8. Y'all got 2 8 out of 10s on that one. All right, Young Mato is up next. Alright, yo, the drum bounce needs like tremendous work, twin. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that like. You better not skip my shit, gang. Is this you? Is this you, twin? This is you? Hold up. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not fucking with the drum bounce at all. I think the drum bounce needs a lot of work. Other than the melody's like alright. It's not bad, but like, yeah, I'm gonna have to give that like a 4 out of 10. Low key, maybe a 5, maybe a 5. The cowboy thing is kind of ass. Yeah, 6.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. It's not too bad. Ruin the whole beat. All right, next person. Appreciate you submitting. How can I send? Come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is in my Twitch chat. That's how you submit beats or songs. All right, JJJ Man is up next. Let's see what he sends.
Fucking drop 3. Turn up my headphone. With the flow so bomb, I'm about to go and join ISIS. The ice on my wrist is so motherfucking priceless. Gonna go pay a visit to Ice Bison. Give us some good.
Alright, bro. Appreciate you submitting, but like, I don't know. I think the mix is really, like, the mix needs a lot of work. Like, the vocal mix is kind of fucked up. Yo, appreciate you. Appreciate the follow, Zeus. Appreciate you. Like the mix on the vocals is kind of fucked up. Then yeah, and the beats kind of the mix on the beats kind of weird too. I don't know. It just needs a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to give this like a 5 out of 10. Like a 5. That's just, you know what I mean. That's what I think. Appreciate you submitting though. Appreciate you submitting. All right. Next person. How send a link just in the chat? Nah. So you see here. I'll send the link right here in the chat. So this is the link. Click that link right there. It will take you to this website, and then you submit through this website right here. All right. That's how you do it. All right. Dominic is up next. How can I send? Go to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats, and then the link to submit is pinned in my Twitch chat. Dominic, yo, is your SoundCloud link gonna work, twin? We might as well load the next person while that's loading. All right, my B up next. I'm gonna play my bad, or I'm gonna play my B first, and then once the SoundCloud link loads, I'll play the next one. I don't know what it is with the SoundCloud servers. It just doesn't want to load them. All right, my B up next. Is it for free? Yeah, you can submit for free. But if you don't want to have to wait in line, then you can tip to skip the line, and I appreciate all the donos.
I was hoping you was right on my side. They be calling other niggas for a ride. Alright, so call up home. Bitches wrong. Man, they cold. I'm only like 2 weeks when they gone. Try to play me when they see me in this song. Baby, yours in the store. You was wrong. I feel like it's every single song. I'm gonna need like 2 shots when you gone. Get it on. I'ma need that tone. If you feel really strong, you gon' really get that bone. I don't got no problem with them. They be flooding condoms with them. Feeling a lot of money with them. Say that bitch ain't fine with them. I just catch a breeze. Niggas say cheese. Hop all in it, yeah. I just wanna feel. They be saying bill. Lean in it for me and I really wanna kill. He got a bill. He need a pill. Come in your hands. I need a feel.
What are we thinking out of 10, chat? Got hella potential, vocal mix ass, just be honest, gang. 5 out of 10. We got 2 5 out of 10s, 4 5 out of 10s. A little bit of mid-side EQ, and it'd definitely be an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Everyone is saying just solid 6. All right. I'm gonna give this. I think it has potential. Yee, if he was a girl, all right. Yo, Robert, can I send another one? Yeah, you can. You fuck with EDM? I do. I'm gonna have to give this like a 6 out of 10. Just personal preference, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I do think that the mixing was. Hold on, let me see real quick. Alright, yeah, the vocal mix definitely needs work. But I do like the effects you got on it. But yeah, the vocal mix needs to be more upfront, more clear. I could tell it needs some work. But other than that, it's not too bad. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. That's just my personal opinion. By the way, Dominic, it says that it can't find this user on SoundCloud. It says that user doesn't exist. So yeah, your link didn't work again. RIP. All right, next person up. Hey Robert, I'm reaching out because I know a lot of people look up to you, and maybe some of your supporters are dealing with heartbreak, doubt. Do you have any wise? Maybe wait. All right, let me reread this. Hey Robert, I'm reaching out because I know a lot of people look up to you, and maybe some of your supporters are dealing with heartbreak, doubt, and chasing big dreams. Do you have any wise words or advice you could share for them? Just keep going, bro. No matter how down bad you get, keep going after your dreams. Do what you gotta do to get there. I'm 10 years into this shit. Just keep going, twin. And actually be honest with yourself. I had the worst problem for me was not being honest with myself, like about my music and shit like that. And that's when I was making shitty ass music. You just gotta be harsh when it comes to rating your own music, because you gotta get the truth to get better. So yeah. I love when people play with my shit and rate it. Hey, yo, what? All right, Crux up next. Yo, gang, what? No, we already heard this, right? Yeah, we already heard that. I remember the fucking video that bro had on the shit. I don't know, that shit was a weird ass visualizer, bro. Keo F up next. Robert, what's the key to be an elite gooner? Alright. Bro's asking. Yeah, alright. I don't know why you think I have the answer to that question, gang. I see people saying skip this. What are we rating this out of 10? Alright, look, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But the melody, I don't like the melody. I think that melody needs the most amount of work. It's a little basic. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to give that like a 4 out of 10. Maybe a 5. Actually, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. Alright. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. It's not too bad. Hella basic. 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. That's crazy because I used to be like that with anything I made or light until I lightened up. But I really like what's missing lately being my own strongest critic. Yeah, like if you just like let anything pass, you just make anything, you're like, oh yeah, I like it, it's good, then you're never gonna improve. 5 out of 10 or 5.5 out of 10. Do not like it. Type shit. 5 out of 10. All right, next person. Let's see. Shala Psycho Zombie up next. Okay, I wish. Is this my beat? Yo, bro, did you purchase a lease, twin? Or is this, did you...
Watch out for the fake laughter on the lease. Got a figuring later.
Blood, you know I can take this down off of YouTube, right? You screen recorded my beat tape. I then hopped on it and put these shitty ass bars on it. Blood, I'm about to hit you with a DMCA takedown, twin. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh, hell nah. Fuck out of here, gang. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. A symbol up next. Let's see what he's saying. Let's just ignore that last shit and let's see what he's saying.
Okay, it's a party. I swear to God.
Rob, let me steal a beat. Blood. No. Control B, I, B. All right, look, it's not bad, but it needs variation, bro. All you did was just like make one pattern and then you just control B. So I think it needs more variation. You know what I mean? Also, the mix is kind of fucked. That melody, whatever that melody that's making that loud resonant frequency, it needs to be turned down a little bit. It's kind of like, you know, piercing. But other than that, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. I think that's fair. 7 cause repetitive. Rob, let me get a beat from your first year of producing. Gang, you do not want a beat from my first year of producing. Let me tell you that. You do not want one. Trust me. Trust me on that, bro. Just trust me on that one. Everyone's saying 7 out of 10. All right, next person. Kid Slime up next. Robert, it's me from Zimbabwe again. This one made me cry after I finished it. Okay, let's see what this is talking about. What we thinking, chat? What we thinking, chat? I'm not gonna lie, I liked the first one that you sent more. Bro, your beats are free. No, they are not free. What the fuck are you talking about? They are on the internet. Didn't even let it slide. It was a freestyle, man. Why so serious? Can't even let someone play with your beat. Blood, do you walk into McDonald's, order a burger, and then play with the burger and be like, oh, I'm not going to pay for it? Alright! Yeah, fuck out of my chat, twin. Alright, next, RT Mag 1C up next. Let's see what bro's saying.
Я снова выбирал слова, как бы сказать тебе нет. Найти бы хоть пару строк и выдавить из груди. Как написать про любовь и как сотрут мои сны. Я не способен любить, я лишь те спазмы внутри. Забыл, что снова с утра все силы вон из груди. Что снова вспомню себя и снова стыдно прости. Я колебался всегда старался уйти. Но что-то внутри меня шептало, стоит идти. Я ушел себя.
Alright, sorry, I'm gonna have to pause this, bro. I just saw the most. Bro said, yes, bro, if the burger is displayed in public, I can grab and eat it and play with it all I want. It's not locked behind the counter and people asking to yo, blood, what? Bro, you know if there was a cop at the door, they would just immediately arrest you though? Alrighty. That's called stealing, gang. Alright, look, this one's not too bad. It's just not, I'm not really fucking with it too much. It's not what I would normally listen to. It's not too bad though. There's some quality to it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to rate this low just because it's just my personal opinion. I don't really fuck with it that much. I don't really have too much feedback either. Like everything kind of sounded good. So, but yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 5 just because I don't fuck with it. Or low-key like a 4. But all right, nope, it hasn't been 2 hours yet, guys. Everyone's saying it's been 2 hours. You can play an order now. Nope, 1 hour and 59 minutes and 30 seconds right now. All right, Prod by Deep is up next. After this, we'll go in order. All right. All right. Melody needs a lot of work. Definitely. I think you need some more VSTs and then also like try to come up with more interesting patterns. More interesting patterns would help a lot. And also the drums need a lot of work. I think that drums could be way harder. Different drum kit definitely could be a lot harder. What are we in this out of 10, chat? 5 out of 10, valid to be honest. And to be honest, all right. Yo, appreciate the follow, be down, appreciate you. Bro said to be honest. Solid 6. Is it rappable? 7.5, 8 out of 10. I don't know. I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10, low key. Appreciate you submitting though. Yo, another 5 coming from XS. WXS in the chat. WXS in the chat. Let's see what he sent. Backup link just in case. Hey, smart. And yeah, good thing you sent the backup link. This track was not found, may have been removed. Okay. Yo, good thing you sent that backup link, bro. Out of 10. I don't know. It's good. It's good quality. Or I feel like the mix could definitely be better, but it's like I like the melodies. I think that it's really ambient, you know what I mean? I want to keep listening to it though, before we give the full rating. Alright, it's cool. Usually not the EDM that I listen to, but it's cool. I'll give it like, I do think the mixing needs some work, but I'll give it a 7. I think that's fair. Y'all are saying 8.5, 6.75, 6.5 out of 10, solid 8.5, 7.8, some Mike Dean shit, 6.5. It's missing something, but it's rappable. Still not professional enough. It's not. I see the vision, but it's not there yet. Kind of sounds like something I'm listening to 2 songs at once. Yeah, a little bit. Not bad though, not bad. Hey, appreciate the dono. Appreciate you sending in. W's in the chat. All right, next person. Oh yeah, we're gonna go in order now because it's been 2 hours. So if you're new to the streams, every Saturday when we do this, we stream for 2 hours and I do the random picker. So it's just like random people. Then after 2 hours, we go in order. So we're gonna go in order now. All right, Mac 12 up next. Let's see what he's saying. This is fire. I can imagine like Cardi on this or some shit. This will go hard with Cardi on it. What we giving this out of 10, chat? Goofy but good bounce. Shit kind of funny. Huh? Alright. Y'all saying the melody is funny? 6.5 out of 10. Needs some work. Silly ass beat. But it's not ass. I don't know. I kind of fuck with the melody. I think Cardi would go crazy on this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it, honestly, 7 out of 10. Damn. I'm going to give this like an 8. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. This is fire. 8 out of 10. Type shit. Alright. W Max Hope in the chat. Appreciate you submitting. D is up next. Let's see what D sent. It's cool. It's kind of slow, and it never changes up the whole. It never changes up the whole beat. Like, Phone User said D makes good beats, but this is weak. Not gonna lie. I don't think it's bad. Like, the beat itself is still good, but it's just like, I don't know. Oh, Dono coming in from, what's your name? I can't see your whole name, but Just Searching, I think. Yo, W's in that chat. W Just Searching in that chat. Appreciate you. If you skip the line, let me know which number you are, bro. Let me know which number you are. Yo, appreciate the follow, May. Y'all are saying this shit is a 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 0 variations. 404 melody not found for real. Alrighty. That's crazy. Yo, D, appreciate you submitting, but yeah, I'm gonna give that one like a 7 out of 10 because it just had no variations. It was really slow. The drum bounce was really slow. Then, yeah, I feel like the melody could have switched up. The drums could have switched up. I don't know. It was just a little basic, but appreciate you sending. Google is up next. Not done, but I think it's good. All right, let's see. Yo, what's good? What's good, Jim? What's good, bro? we listen. Yo, appreciate the follow. We listened to that one already. I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot you stream on Twitch now. Yeah. All right. No, Noxy Kova up next. Let's see what he sent. Shoot, I forgot you went to Twitch now. Type shit. Where can I submit something? Oh, and the link does not work. Yo, Noxy Kova, if you're still here, let me or resend. Any rappers? Yeah, you can submit songs or beats. It doesn't matter. Yo, 808 Cuts. Okay, 808 Cuts is up next. I remember like 7 or like 10 streams ago, bro donated like 10 times in a row. 808 Cuts was going crazy. All right, let's see what he sent. Out of 10, chat. I fuck with it. Yo, what's good? What's good, MacVic? What's good, bro? And okay, bet I'll play you, Duval. I got you. Y'all are saying 8.5 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 10. This is a chill beat. Not my style, but it's done well. Fire. 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give this a solid 8. That's fire. I fuck with it. Solid 8 out of 10. W. All right, we're gonna play. Kid Duval. All right, we're gonna play Kid Duval because he skipped a line through YouTube. Oh, yo, your link did not work. Look, it says page not found. So just resubmit. All right, try resubmitting again. Kid Duval. Try resubmitting again, twin. All right, Star is up next. It's 1 in the morning in Switzerland. Please check out. Yo, if you want me to listen to a song, you gotta click the link that's at the top of the Twitch chat. Here, I'll just send the link again in the chat. Look, click this link right here. Then you can submit through that website. All right. Can I also skip the line by donating in Twitch? Yeah, you can. Anyone that drops a sub, y'all can skip the line. All right, let's play Star. Star's up next. Oh, this is DXNDR. All right. Bro, if I sub on Twitch, can I skip the line? Yeah, you can. Already did, but I'm waiting for 2 hours. Wait, Blubby, you donated? Wait, or you mean you subbed? What do you mean? Oh shit, my bad. I was mudded. Fuck. Yo, W Zeus in the chat. Appreciate the prime. If you just tell me what number you are and I'll play you. Tell me what number you are. fuck with this beat. It's cool. It's cool. What are we rating this beat out of 10 though? I'm number 35. My name is Zeus. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, number 35 right here. All right. Yo, someone just donated to my PayPal. The 5 to my PayPal. Someone named Maxim Lambert. Yo, Maxim, are you in here, twin? Donated to. Oh, that's you, MacVic. By the way, your R6 kit is crazy. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yo, if you guys haven't got my kit, I have a free kit on my website too. It's a demo version of the R6 kit if you guys want to try it out. All right, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna rate that last beat like a 7.5. It was cool. All right, we're gonna play Zeus, and then we're gonna play MacVic. All right, this is Zeus first.
Zeus.
Yo, this shit is fire. It's got crazy swing. The drum bounce going crazy. Melodies is cool. I like that bass line. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this shit's for our movies. Yeah, no cap. This is definitely like a movie type beat. Goofy I beat gang. What the fuck? Hell nah. What do you mean? Hell nah gang. Corn I beat. Yo, what? This shit was fire. Turn this shit off. This shit's ass. Yo, Fortnite ass beat. What? Yo, y'all don't fuck. All right. I'm going to personally give this like a 7.5. I like the swing on it. I like the bounce. I like the melodies. It's cool. All right. All right. 4 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. 6.8 out of 10. 8.9 out of 10. All right. Let's see MacVic. Let's see MacVic's beat. Yo, appreciate the dono. Appreciate the dono, and also appreciate the dono from MacVic as well. Let's see what he's saying.
Hey, MacVic, put him on.
Hold on, I'm pausing your beat because, yo, Jim, if you want to donate, just go to this website. When you click send your beats or songs, you can upload a track, then you can tip right here. That's the easiest way. That's the easiest way. Yo, appreciate the follow. What are we rating this beat out of 10, chat? Honest opinion, what are we rating this out of 10? I don't know. I don't really like drill. Honestly, can I PayPal instead? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. If you just, it's just at Robert's, or it's, yeah, I think it's just at Robert6Beats. Robert6Beats@gmail.com. That's what it is. Yo. All right. Yo, appreciate the follow. Lucy, appreciate it. All right, so for this beat, I don't really like drill that much, but it's not too bad. I do think the melody could have been more, like have more variation to it, but other than that, I'm gonna have to rate this like a 7, just my personal taste. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rate it a 7. I just don't really like drill that much. Y'all are saying 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, type shit. Cause I don't like drill that much, but it's still a good beat. Yeah, type shit. Hey. Appreciate you sending in, MacVic. Hold on, let me see if there's a switch up. Alright, there's not. It's not. Hey, appreciate the dono. Appreciate you sending in, twin. Alright, this is Kid Duval up next. Let's see.
It sure is a lonely road when you're over 40 and you listen to underground. Nobody I know that's my age even knows who Che, Osama's son, Xavier Sobeys, Fake Mink. They don't even know who Playboy Cardi is. I mean, they're all still listening to like Nirvana and Bob Seger and the Eagles. Like, oh.
It's cool. I think the melody, some of the melodies are a little like repetitive at some points, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I do think the drums could be harder, but yeah. What do we rate this beat out of 10? Chat. 808's telling a story. Turn it off now. All right. Of course, I got played when I was AFK. All good. Thanks for the critique. No problem, bro. 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Honestly, 6 out of 10. Yo, appreciate the follow, MacVic. Appreciate you. Shit sounds like a heart attack, gang. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to give this like a 6 out of 10. I think the drums could be better and the melody could be better and there could be more variation. Hey, appreciate the dono though, bro. Also, Marta, I see you seen a while ago. Yo, Robert, can you help me identify a sound used in some beat from YouTube? I need to work on some shit for my people. Yo, hit me in Discord, bro. Hit me in Discord. Yo, by the way, Jim in Nature, I sent you the link. It says, you said dang PayPal. It says you're not accepting payments. Try this link. I just sent it in the chat. Try that link. All right, next person is Prod by Paint. Let's see what he's saying. The link worked. Just donated. Hey, Jimmy with the 5. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Let's get right to you. I'm gonna come back to Paint's beat. What's your number? It's this one, right? Let me know which number you are. Already heard this? We already heard that one? Alright, I guess I'll remove it from the queue then. That's my bad, chat. Hey, let me know I'm gonna play this next one in the meantime, but let me know which number you are. And I'll skip to you, bro. Jim J Prod. Jim J Prod. I don't see. Wait, what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't see a Jim J Prod. Number 52. Oh, I'm blind. Alrighty. Alright, it's right here. Yo, Blubby, I was talking to Jim, by the way. Because he tipped to skip the line. What are we thinking, chat? He sent 3. So this is the first one. I'm gonna say, all right. Look, the crash. I don't really like the crash sound that you use. Also, the other drum sounds that you use, I think doesn't really fit on this beat particularly. Also, the melody is a little basic. I don't know. I think the melody could be better, but let's hear if it switches up.
Come on.
Alright, the switch is a little better, but yeah, I'm gonna still say that the melodies need more work. It's not, the second part is not bad, but yeah, I would say the melodies need a little bit more work, you know what I mean? And the drum bounce could be harder. But alright, let's go. Before we rate this one, I want to rate them all like together. So let's listen to his second one, and then we'll give like an overall rating to all 3. This one's definitely better. I like this one way more. The melody is fire. I don't have any complaints with the melody. The melody is fucking, that shit's fire. But the drums are kind of selling. I think the drums could be a lot harder. Just like the bounce. And then also the 808s, like it barely present. You know what I mean? The kick is really loud. Me personally, I wouldn't even have added a kick. I would have just had an 808 and some fire drums. But yeah, just work on the drum bounce and shit. Get a better drum kit, or maybe the drum kit that you're using just doesn't fit these type of beats. But yeah, nah, I like the melody. Hold on, let's listen to his last one real quick. His third one.
Becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water.
Same thing as the first one. The melody is a little basic and the drums could be harder, so same thing as the first. Yo, D with the 5. WD in the chat. Yo, appreciate you, D. WD in the chat. But yeah, that's my feedback. The second one, I like the melody, but the first and last one, melody kind of lacking. It's a little basic. It needs to be better, more creative. But yeah, other than also the drums need to be harder drum bounce and better drum kit. But other than that, not too bad. Keep going, bro. Keep going. And once again, appreciate the dono. Love the feedback. All the constructive criticism is much appreciated. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see what D sent. Redemption as submission. Alrighty. What's your favorite music genre? Right now is old Yeet, like 2021, 22 Yeet. 2022 Yeet. That's like my favorite genre right now. But yeah. Alright, let's see what D sent. chat? Wait, there might be a switch up. All right, there's not. What are we thinking out of 10, chat? What are we thinking? Someone said remove Dominic. All right. Yo, another 5 coming in from Zeus. W Zeus in the chat. W Zeus in the chat. Appreciate you, twin. We're gonna get to you right after this. Trying so hard to like this shit. Yo, what's good, JD? I fuck with it. I like this. Bruh's either having a real bad day or just hating just to hate. You talking about, yeah, turn Ken Carson ass beat. Turn off this Ken Carson ass beat. Bah, alrighty. I fuck with it. I'm going to give this an 8.5. I fuck with it. I like the drum bounce. I like the melody. It's fire. Y'all are saying 8.5 out of 10. 6.5. 6 out of 10. Blood. I don't know, gang. 8 out of 10. Hey, WB. Let's hear D's second beat real quick. Then we're going to go to Zeus. All right. Seeing if the second part was any different, but hey, WB, I fuck with this shit too. Crazy drum bounce. I fuck with the melody. What we thinking, chat? 808 hard. Not a fan of the melody and mix, bro. Check also another beat from me, and also donate again on Stream Element. Oh, for real? Wait, let me check. What we thinking of that beat though, chat? What we thinking of it? Out of 10. This sounds like it was made by D. Yeah, I mean, it was. Bar. 8 out of 10. 808 crazy. Yeah, WB. Crazy, it's like 2 a.m. here, and nothing better than starting your day with some heat type shit. Fire. Yeah, WD in the chat. Appreciate you, D. WB. I'm gonna rate that last one like an 8. Zeus is up next. Yo, you're saying you donated again on Stream Elements? Wait, I'm not seeing it for some reason. If you did, wait, I gotta check because I'm not seeing it. All right, I'll check while we play this beat. All right, Zeus is up next. Let's hear him.
Purchase your tracks today.
think of this beat, chat? This shit is fire. The purchase your tracks today is kind of out of place. Well, I mean, like, kind of obviously, you know what I mean? Every beat that has that shit, they're just trying not to get their beat stolen. That shit's fire, though. Hella island vibe. The drum bounce is hella swingy. The mix is good. I fuck with it. Bro said, I hear J. Cole. We don't talk about but Bruno ass beat. Yo, you gotta be trolling, twin. Something you hear at a stripper club. Miami Vice City beat. GTA 6 unreleased ass song. Alright. It low-key does kind of sound like that. 9 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Skip. Alright. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. 6.5 minimum. Type. Hey, WB. W Zeus in the chat. I think that was redemption. W. Hey, appreciate the dono. By the way, MacVic, I didn't see it. Like, what email did you send it to on PayPal? It's not showing up for me, twin. I don't know why. Let's in the meantime, I was gonna play That Dude One, so he's up next.
Turn me up, dude.
What we giving this out of 10, chat? I don't know. I think it's doing a little bit too much. The melody is kind of throwing it off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Aura farming IB. This shit is not it. This shit not hard. I'm crying. It's 7.5 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. Shit, I can send another 5, bro. But got to receipt on PayPal. Wait, is your name is Maxim, right? Yo, another 5 coming in from Cam. W Cam in a chat. W Cam in a chat. Yes, sir. All right, I got you, bro. I got you. Wait, we're gonna play. I'm gonna play Cam real quick. Then I got you. By the way, for that last beat, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. All right, Cam up next. Yo, this is fire. I like the melody, and I like those 808s, the experimental 808s. That's just fire. What we rating this out of 10? Bro said I'm going bankrupt for this shit. Not paying more. All right. 7 out of 10. Yo, I donated to you. My shit is Lucy B. All right. Wait, where'd you donate on? On here? Or wait, where? Are you talking about on? Where'd you donate, twin? Yeah, I'm gonna give this beat. Like an 8. Like an 8. I fuck with the beat. I like it. Yo, what's good? Avid, welcome in, twin. I sent a beat. I give credit to God. Thanks, bro. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Yo, appreciate the dono cam. WB. Yo, Lucy, you said you donated on here, but it's not showing up. You see? Or you mean on Twitch? You talking about on Twitch? Let's play Zay Love in the meantime while we get that figured out. Yo, peace out, Zeus. Appreciate the donos. Appreciate you, you know what I mean, just being here. I do these every Saturday, by the way. So, yeah, just be here next Saturday. It's my twin. See you next Saturday. Hey, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 for this beat. What we rate this beat? This out of 10 though. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Y'all said 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Lonely Destroy type beat. Blood is dyslexic. Dyslexic, about right. Alright, Mac Vic up next. I forgot that he donated, and yeah, I forgot to play him, so that's my bad. Alright, Mac Vic up next. Wait, he said number 53 instead? Okay, he wants me to play this beat instead. Okay. Oh, apparently this is with me on it. Let's see.
Hey, Mac, put him on. I like that one part where it goes the low 808. I think if you would have like stayed with that 808 bounce, it would have been better. But for the most of the beat, it's like the 808 is kind of, the 808 pattern is like doing a little bit too much. You know what I mean? I feel like it would have been a harder bounce with a different 808 pattern. Do y'all ever listen to metal in here? Not, I mean, sometimes people submit metal. And like, I'm down to listen to anything here, twin. Also, wait, is this what did you use for me? It says that I'm on the beat. Is this like a phrase or something? Like you using my phrase or something? Hey, it's still a fire beat though. I'm gonna give this like a 7.5. It would have got an 8 or more, but the eight, it's just that 808 bounce. Like it's just doing a little bit too much. But yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 7.5, maybe 8. I still fuck with it. Just a phrase type shit. Okay, bet. Hey, appreciate the donuts, man. Appreciate you submitting. We just played that dude, and we just played J Love. All right, T.O. is up next. Let's see what T.O. sent. By the way, guys, if you want to submit beats or songs, come over to my Twitch. My Twitch is Robert6Beats. The link to submit is pinned in the Twitch chat. That's how you submit. Pinned in the Twitch chat. All right, this is T.O. Let's see what he sent. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is fire. The only thing that's like throwing it off just slightly, very slightly, is it's a little bit too distorted. Just like 1 dB too distorted. Just a little tiny bit too much distortion. But other than that, this shit's fire as fuck. I'm gonna give this like an 8.5, maybe possibly a 9. Maybe possibly a 9. Snare roll bit too loud, but overall fire. Bro, the soft clipper had to handle 15 plus dB. But all right. Hola. Yo, what's good, Mr. Renly? What's good, bro? Welcome in. Yeah, WTO in the chat. That shit's fire. Yo, In Blood with the 10? W In Blood in the chat. W In Blood in the chat, bruh. Blood with the 10 type shit. All right, song being released next week by my metal band. Okay, so he sent some metal. Let's see.
The crowd's meant to follow you and shout.
Yo, all right. I usually don't listen to metal. Yo, the drums is going crazy. The guitar's going crazy. There is one big mixing problem, though. The guitar, just on the guitar bus, take an EQ, go to 3K, put a Q of like 0.8, so it's a little wide, and then duck down the 3K like until it stops hurting your ears in the guitar. Because those guitars got way too much 3K in them, bro. That shit is definitely hurting my ears. Maybe like 3,500. That shit is way too... The guitars are way too harsh. But the guitar riffs are fire. I don't really fuck with like the screamo shit. That's just not my taste. But yeah, if you fix the mix like that would definitely be better. I think the guitars were going crazy. The drums were going crazy. Everything was fire. It's just the mix. Then also, the screamo is not personally my taste, but I'm sure other people that listen to metal could fuck with that. But yeah, overall, it's still quality though. Yeah, just fix the mix. That's the biggest thing though. Hey, appreciate the 10, bro. Appreciate the 10. Much love. Hope that feedback helps. Hope you can get the guitar sounding better. This shit fire. So it's peaking. Nice guitar riffs. I waited 2 hours. Now I can finally go to the grocery store. All right. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right. JD Flag is up next. My girl said it's good rock if you fuck with metal. I like rock, but I don't really like metal too much. You know what I mean? Why you not crashing out behind the beats, bro? All right. This sounds like WWE. All right. All right, JD Flag is up next. Wait, yeah, never mind. It said we can't find his user. All right. XS is up next. Let's see. It's hella ambient. It's cool. I'll give it like, I'll just give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. I don't fuck with it at all, but it's very disorienting, to be honest. Damn. I could see how you could think that. But I think it's cool. Alright, the donation thing is not working for me. I'm gonna just wait till you get to me. Alright, Twin. Alright, bet. Keof is up next. I don't know how to say that name. But yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, but I'm gonna play this in the meantime. I'm back, chat. But alright, this shit is so peak. Why is it peaking? Yeah, so I heard from the other room the kick is way too loud. The mix definitely needs work, 100%. But it's not too bad. It's a little calm, like you're in a shopping mall type beat. I'll give it a 7. It's cool, but yeah, the mix definitely needs work. The kick is way too loud. I don't really like the kick sample as well. I think it could have been could have been a different kick sample. But alright, no variation for 2 minutes straight. Yeah, that's another thing. Dare Rich Love up next, okay? Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, this looks like an actual music video.
Shawty, sag mir bitte, was bei dir so läuft. Und ich weiß nicht weiter, das ergibt keinen Sinn. Ich bin gefangen in meinem Kopf drin, du bist die einzige Frau. Kannst Kapitel nicht mehr schließen, du bist mein Satz klar. Ich hab 3000 Sachen in meinem Kopf. Gedanken bringen mich irgendwann nochmal um. Wunsch in meinem Kopf und ich frage mich nur wieso. Einfach wenn ich dich am meisten brauch. Schau, sie sagt wieso. Hinterlass du mich in Not. Sag mir wieso. Baby, zeig mir bitte Love. Meine Augen brüllen rot. Merk wie Zeit schnell vergeht. Jede Sekunde, ich brauch dich, ja. Leb deine Art so goofy. Ohne dich leben ist grusig, ja. Tausende Memories, glaub ich ans. Ohne dich verliere ich meinen Verstand. Wenn ich ohne dich alleine kann. Shit, girl, wenn ich wieder an dich denk wieder an die Lieblingsmelodie. Ertrinken in Tränen, wenn ich drüber denke, dass es irgendwann ist einfach fertig ist. Ey, oh Shawty, sag mir bitte, was bei dir so läuft. Und ich weiß nicht weiter, es ergibt keinen Sinn. Ich bin gefangen in meinem Kopf drin, du bist die einzige Frau. Kannst Kapitel nicht mehr schließen, du bist mein Satz klar. Ey, oh Shawty, sag mir bitte, was bei dir so läuft. Und ich weiß nicht weiter, es ergibt keinen Sinn. Ich bin gefangen in meinem Kopf drin, du bist die einzige Frau. Kannst Kapitel nicht mehr schließen, du bist mein Satz klar.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Hey, W music video. I don't know what he's saying, but it was catchy. Good mixing. W music video. You know, what are we rating this out of 10, chat? Bro said I don't understand, but I'm vibing. 7.8 out of 10. Vocal performance is good. Mixed well. 8.5 out of 10. Wherever he's from, this is a radio hit for them. Yeah, no cap. Type shit. I'm gonna give it with everything, the music video, everything, the mixing, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. W 8 out of 10. Hey, appreciate you sending in, twin. ASX is up next. Let's see what he sent. This is Arcache, or yeah, Akshay. It's not bad. I think the drums could be harder, but it's not bad.
And that melody's cool. I'm gonna give it like a 7. I'll give it a 7. That melody hard as fuck. Tell you shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. What y'all think about that? Let's see. Next person up is Dawn Millie. Listen to this, okay? Sounds empty though, a little bit. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm so heartfelt, making sure that niggas eat. I can't call you my bro if I put you on D&D. Soon as I pop with this coke, know I'm trying PvP.
Where's that, nigga?
Mask on trying to exterminate something like the CDC.
Where's that?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really fucking with the vocals. Beats the beat was good, but yeah, I'm not fucking with the vocals, so I ain't gonna lie. I think the flow could be better, locals could be better, or the locals could be, the lyrics could be better. But yeah, appreciate you sending in. All right, Crispy or Some is up next. By the way, guys, I'm gonna end at 7 p.m. Eastern, or no, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, Crispy is up next. Melody's not too bad, but drums need a lot of work. Like, the drum bounce definitely needs a lot of work to it, I'm not gonna lie. Young Bullet up next. What we saying, chat? Buns. Yeah. Respectfully, Buns. Alright. Young Bullet is not loading, so we're gonna go to Marta. Bro just said sexy. Alright, that's the description. Alrighty. Yeah, and it said cannot be reached. Okay, this is Marta up next. Bro said, I mean that shit with disrespect. That shit was ass. Alright.
Whoa. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, this one loaded and started playing. Hold on. It's cool. I'll give it like a 7. It's cool. Alright, Young Bullet up next.
Whoa. In my bag, I'm talking duffel, different color chips like Ruffles. Ay, come on flavor like I'm flavor. LA Russell. I've been ballin' triple double. Don't pass the rock, I'm Kobe's brother. Ay, leaving speeches kinda like Rakai when that boy stutter. Ay, gambling all life, I'm starting to take the over under.
Alright, the beats, I don't really fuck with the beat, and I don't really like the vocal mix or the flow or the lyrics. I don't know. I don't really fuck with it again. Alright, Rhoda up next. No actual drums because the instrumental is overwhelming. Okay. Let's see. Violins and 808s. Okay. What is this gonna be, twin? By the way, chat. So, do you think? So, remember last week I was like, oh, I'm only gonna stream on Twitch. So I'm mainly streaming on Twitch right now, right? But I decided that this stream I'm going to stream on everything. I'm going to stream on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And I ended the TikTok and Instagram like 10 minutes ago. But do you think it's better if I just stream on YouTube? Because I'm seeing a lot of like split between the chat. Like it's slower than usually, or it's slower than usual because there's 2 different groups instead of like one group just like interacting with the group. You know what I mean? Is it better if I just stream on one platform, YouTube or Twitch? Let me know. I don't know.
Alright, I was waiting for the drop, but then I realized that he said that there is no drop. So yeah, I don't know. That was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie. It was really basic. That shit was really basic, twin. Too Hollis. Is this just a Too Hollis song? But this is literally just a Too Hollis song, bro. I've already heard that hella times too. We already heard Koyo. Alright, Ray Beats up next. I'm in YouTube and nobody's in this chat but me. Bar. Crazy. All right. What we're thinking, chat. Low key overall, like it's not bad, but on certain parts the 808s were doing like a weird bounce. I don't know. What we giving this out of 10 though? It was still good overall. Low key like a 7. Probably a 7, low key. Bro said 6.7. About right. 6 out of 10. 6.7. 6 out of 10. Yeah, maybe a 6 or a 7. About right. Alright. Prod by Deep up next. Let's see. Yeah, the 808 rolls was overdoing it. I'm not gonna lie, the drums is kind of basic, and that melody needs a lot of work too. I'm not really feeling the melody, and the drums is kind of eh. I'm gonna give that like a 4 out of 10, twin. Keep going though, twin. Appreciate you submitting. We heard this. Oh yeah, we probably did actually hear that. Drip God up next. What's good, Rob brother? Quick cook up. Let me know what you think. It's not done. Let me know what to add. Let me know what to change or add. Much love, twin. Let's see.
I love you, Drip God.
Yo, this is fire. This is fire. What we give this out of 10? EFX too loud, but this is hard as fuck. 7.5 out of 10. 8.8. Thank you guys. Yes, sir. 9 out of 10. This shit kind of fire. This shit tough, but the delayed hi-hats are kind of funny. No, I kind of like them though. I like that bounce. It's like fading off into the, you know what I mean? I fuck with that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like an 8, maybe 8.5. That actually, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. The bounce is crazy, and the melodies are fire too. WB, W Drip got in that chat. WB. All right, Lucy B is up next. Let's see. 7.8 out of 10. Type shit. Wait, I've heard this before. Where have I heard this before? There's a music video. Something is telling me that this isn't actually you, twin. Is this actually you? Something is telling me that you just sent me this shit and this is like some artist that's blowing up. Because someone in the chat was like, this is actually Lucy Bedrow. So you just sent me someone else's song, twin? In the chat? Unless, is that you? I don't know, twin. I mean, I don't know if it is your song. W, that's I fuck with it. Yes, gang, it is you. W song then. W song. Cause hey, sometimes people just be sending other people's songs in the chat. That's why I gotta make sure, because hella people be doing that. But yeah, hey, W song. I like it. I like the flow. It's catchy. The beat's cool. Mixing is good. I fuck with it. It's cool. What are we giving it out of 10? What are we giving it out of 10? 8.5 out of 10. What time is it in the US? Well, where I'm at, it's 6:40 or it's 6:50 type shit. Kurz is up next. I'm gonna give it like an 8, maybe higher. I don't know. It was cool. It was different. You know what I mean? It was unique. But yeah, W. Y'all are saying 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, money out of 10. All right. Kurz is up next. Let's see what he sent.
So still
som om jag flyger, som om jag flyger. As a fucking high, yeah, jag geeked. Four bad bitches make a threesome. Show you who mad is show, make a see some. But show you who mad is show, make a see some. Fläckar den kall, då den inte fläckar den håll. Jag första för vi har, till tiden är show. Fläckar min kall från människa, jag vill upp i flow. Så fucking avhängig, jag vill gå bold.
This low-key reminds me a little bit of like Lil Peep vibes. I don't know why. Like, it's not sad. It's just like the vocals kind of remind me of Lil Peep a little bit. What we're thinking? What we rating this beat out of, or what we rating this song out of 10, chat? What we rating this out of 10? I low-key want to get. This is actually good. I fuck with it. I'll give it like a 7.5 or an 8. Either 7.5 or 8. It was cool. 8 out of 10. Type shit. Yeah, W in the chat. I said I was gonna end at 7. It is 6:57. So let's just speed run some of these. Let's just speed run some of these. See how many I can get through. Okay, this is a troll. That's just a troll. Drip God, another beat I made, not done yet. Hey, it was really cool stream. I actually discovered you today, but I have to go now. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hey, appreciate you. And I do these every Saturday, by the way. So if you want to be here next Saturday, then yeah, I do these at 3 p.m. or no, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. Drip God up next. Another beat I made, not done yet. Let me know what to add. Robert's my third week sending beats. A W. Let's see.
I love you, Drip God.
Yo, that second part, when the second 808 came in, yo. Yo, hard ass bounce, WB. What are we giving this out of 10? Every Saturday it is. Got you in the background on a mix type shit. What is this heavenly sound? I don't know. Last one from him was better. I don't know. They're kind of, I don't know. They're low-key kind of similar in rating. I might give this one like an 8.5. Thank you guys. Much love, Rob for real. Hey, much love, twin. Yeah, W beats, bro. W beats. Bro's just sending fire. I said I was gonna end at 7, but I'm gonna end once we hit 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're at 3 hours and 25 minutes right now. So 5 minutes left. Let's see how many more beats we can get through. My beat up next. Okay, the link actually works this time. That shit was fire. I like it, not gonna lie. Why'd I hate my unorthodox, sketchy raps? Man, I feel I wasted so much time here. Oh well, peace. Bye. Not everyone's gonna like everything, bro. You know what I mean? Everyone got their own personal taste.
I was hoping you was willing to try right. I was so call up home. Bitches wrong. Man, ain't home. I'm only like 2 weeks, 20 on. Try to play me when they see me in this song. Baby, yours in the store. You was wrong. I feel like it's every single song. I'm gonna need like 2 shots when you gone. Get it on. I'ma need that tone. If you feel really cold, you gon' really get that bone. I don't got no problem with them. They be flooding condoms with them. Feeling like the money with them. Say that bitch ain't fine with them. I just catch a breeze.
I don't know. I like the beat, but the vocals are kind of random. I mean, they're not bad, but I don't know. They're kind of like all over the place, just like random. All right, Crim up next. If it loads, let's see if this one loads. Vanquish. All right, Vanquish up next. Oh, and this link didn't work either, so I guess he's not gonna get played. All right, Vanquish is up next. Cool, little jolly beat. Appreciate you sending to it. I'm gonna give that like a 7.5. Low key beats up next. We got like 2 minutes left. I chat. Low key beats up next. W, that's hard. I'll give it like a 7.5. It's cool. Another one by Drip God. Yo, Rob, a little older beat, but it's almost done. Let me know what you think. Let's see. This might be the last beat. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one of the stream because it's coming up on 3:30. All right, let's see. Drip God just been sending fire back to back. This is low-key like 8.5 or a 9. W Drip God in the chat. Well, that's gonna be all for today, chat. Appreciate everyone that pulled up for the whole stream. Just chill, vibed out. Appreciate all the donators. Even if you didn't donate, you just here. Appreciate you. I do these every single Saturday. So I'm going to be back next Saturday with another review. By the way, I'm going to start doing cook-ups on Wednesdays. It might not be this Wednesday, but I bought a synth. So I'm going to be, cooking up with that a lot, making kits with that. But yeah, appreciate all of y'all. I'm going to see y'all next Saturday. All right. Peace out. Peace out, guys. Much love.